This has got horsepower from Cummins Forum, otherwise known as Jared Rippinen, Land Surveyor. This is my 2000 Dodge Ram, 2500 4x4 quad cab. I've had since I bought it in 2000. This is my first post, my first video, so I'm going to try to cover basically everything that the truck has to date, and the things that are in the works that we're working on. So right there you can see those are some of the products I've added to the truck. There are my two 7-gallon water methanol tanks filled with 75-25 mixture of methanol to water. I don't tow with it anymore, but I do have the hookup for a towing contraption in the back end there. These are my Archon Lincoln 24x12s with Terra Hunter XT 33 by 13.5 by 24 tires, and they really grab the road good. It's hard to break them loose. Thermal Zero, some products that I use for heat control under the hood. You can see there's my gauges. I've got 4. There's a trans temp, pyrometer, boost, fuel pressure, water methanol. I'm adding exhaust pressure, differential temperature, and line pressure once I get the trans rebuilt. That's what we're adding to the inside of the cab. Edge Products is my main power controller. It's all I've ever used, and I love it. I don't have any intention of switching. Got some nice LED, super bright lights in there. And under the hood here, we'll go through a whole bunch of stuff that we've done. I take the battery cables off because right now I've got a short somewhere and the parking lights stay on, so my batteries will die. So I just take the cables off. But I've got dual red top batteries to crank this sucker over. Never gets cold, so it's not really an issue. But I just want to show you, starting on this side, there's the water methanol line, comes from the bed, the pump. The pump is underneath the bed below the tanks. So I get good pressure from those two big 7-gallon tanks pushing the fluid to the pump. And there's the two injector nozzles, 20 gallons per hour. Possibly thinking about upgrading those to 30 gallons per hour. I've always ran really high level of water methanol, had good success with the Cummins and a lot of fuel. So there's the Banks High Ram, been modified, polished, taken the paint off and the lettering. That right there is the water methanol boost map sensor. I went with the black face, which is the map sensor, instead of the silver face, which is the boost line. There's the upgraded intake pipe from the intercooler, power driven diesel boots, HPS cooling hoses, Keating machine billet valve cover. As you can see, I've got some oil I need to clean off. Banks grid delete right there. Boost line. Inside there is a Mishimoto 179 degree thermostat. Works really good, keeps the temps down. There's the Fleece Performance bypass line cooler. Underneath here we've got stainless diesel manifold. Works really good. Gets me really good flow to spool this big 72 millimeter ATS turbo. I've got a wastegate I'm going to add onto there, have it fabricated and welded on, external wastegate. That is an ATS 5000. There is a turbo blanket, which is going to be also replaced with a Thermal Zero blanket. There's the S&B 5000 or S&B cold air intake. My other red top battery. And as you can see, I've got power driven diesel hold downs. A couple things from power driven. I plan on possibly buying their valve body for my transmission rebuild. On the internals, we've got Dynamite diesel, 800 plus horsepower supermental injectors, the 8-hole sack, and they burn really clean. This thing doesn't smoke at all, and it has crazy power even with the edge off. Yeah, it's nuts. We're somewhere around 800 plus horsepower. Looking to go to about 1,000 with we're going to add a 80 millimeter turbo with the 72. With the water methanol 6x, we're going to add changing the Dynamite diesel injectors to Infinite Performance 6x020s. Competition injectors. We've got Hamilton's 103-pound springs, Hamilton push rods. Got ARP 625s. We got ARP main studs. We got a Gorilla girdle. We've got ARP rod bolts. We got Molly 40 over pistons, delipped and ceramic coated by Diesel Services Northwest here in Washington State. The camshaft is a Colt Cam Stage 4. And it really spools this big turbo. I mean, it lights like right now. There's no waiting for this thing to fire off. It's extremely impressive how fast it spools. So that's basically going to be the roundabout. I'm going to give you some more video footage shortly. We're sending it in Monday the 6th for the upgrade from a Scheid Stage 1 VP pump to the Scheid Stage 2 VP pump. I've already bought the injection lines, the .093 Scheid mild steel lines. I've already got upgraded cross tubes for over 750 horsepower. Hopefully those will be enough. If not, I'll go back to Infinite Performance for some bigger ones. Yeah, so I got the Mishimoto intercooler hiding behind those coolers there. I don't like that look. I'm going to try to swap that around so just the intercooler is showing. But yeah, the intercooler's right there. The tires, they do stick out a little bit, as you can see. The hoop steps. Yeah, it's 22-year-old truck. It's got 22-year-old problems. If you can see right there, the clear coat's coming off. I'm going to get that fixed here shortly. Yeah, so that's about it for right now. Once again, yeah, there's some more 22-year-old problems. Gonna get those fixed. Looking to get these windows tinted to match. Got the chrome rocker panels. I've had those on there for a long time and they've really held up well. Same thing with those mud flaps. I put those on myself, and the chrome rocker panels I put on myself. Oh, good golly, 15 years ago. They've held up really well. I regularly climb under this thing and coat everything with WD. I just buy 2 great big cans of the monster cans of WD and spray down all the frame and all the metal parts and do that on a regular basis. So the underneath is really nice and in good shape. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date as soon as those 2 new turbos are on, or the 2 turbos are on. The Crazy Carl's piping kit, which is going to be stainless, the wastegate. Once that's all installed and attached, we're going to give another video and hopefully some video footage of this thing doing some serious burnouts or something. We'll get crazy with it. But anyway, if you want to see a breakdown of my add-ons and my upgrades, it's on Cummins forum. I'm on there as Got Horsepower. That's what my call name will be on YouTube. Got Horsepower, and we'll just start out with this video right here as my first one. So we'll go up from here. Thanks guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Questions, get a hold of me, 253-569-4745, and I'll let you know how I arrived at this setup. And yeah, thanks a lot. Check it out. Catch you next time.